Okay, welcome back. Got an unboxing today of a 1/6 double pack figure. It is the Thriller Dancer double pack by Big Dog Studios. Many thanks to 1/6 Kit for his great service as usual. It took 8 days from China to my door, and I've had it for a few days. I haven't opened it. Thought I'd better get round to it. Just wanted to show you the packing skills, and this is how you want your figure to arrive in pristine condition. Box corner protectors, decent heavy duty box. Got a few dings. I think customs do that to check that it's not got any drugs in it. It could be just from where it's been packed in a container. Things get squashed, so it's important to have good quality cardboard and say the box protectors. If people are very fussy about having their boxes protected, so I'm not gonna waffle on too much. I'm gonna get this out of the plastic bubble wrap. Should come out fairly easy. I've done most of the sellotape and stuff. So yeah, this is what you get. This is the first figure I've ever had from Big Dog Studios. I think they do a few other things that I'm interested in maybe, so I thought I'd check this out. This is SC018 or 9. And it comes with a slip cover. And it just says in the back, warning, choking hazards, made in China. I say my curiosity was piqued with this one because I have got the Hot Toys Thriller figure, and this is basically a recast of it. Yeah, let me try. This is sealed. Yeah, I think I put tape on it. Let me just cut these seals. Okay, seals cut. This is what you are greeted with. So as you can see, 2 figures, some writing there. The replacement of the hand type requires the use of a hairdryer, which is easier to replace after blowing heat. So yeah, I was more interested in this figure, to be honest. We'll have a look at both of them. But first impressions are, I haven't taken the bag of his head. My first impressions are very good on the type of body used. It seems very stiff, very sturdy. The coat seems nice. Plaid shirt seems quite a thin material, but it's like it's velcroed on there. This head sculpt has been around for some years, I reckon. I think it's the one with the neck joint. Yeah, it's got the neck attached. And it's a nice head sculpt though. There's sort of transitioning from Michael into a werewolf. So I have got the M on there, so I thought this was quite a cool addition just to have on its own. I might keep just this figure and sell the zombie one, or I'm not sure. But as I say, the body, stiff body, it feels pretty sturdy, double joints and all that. The jacket, feels decent material, feels like a pleather. like a soft cotton, and on the back, as you can see, Michael Jackson's Thriller. I don't think that was accurate to the video, but did have a heads up. Somebody left a review on their Facebook, like a written review. Don't think there's anybody else done videos, so it wasn't my reason for getting the figure. I'm not bothered about views and having figures first, but I thought I would share it, as there doesn't seem to be any other reviews. I say the jeans are a nice light cotton. The hands got some long fingernails there, some good detail. I'm not sure what other hands it comes with for this figure, but we'll delve into the box in a second and take a look. I'll prop this camera up so it's a bit higher up so you've got a better look at these. Okay, so let's have a look at the Thriller figure. And how does it compare to the Hot Toys version? Well, head sculpt wise, as I said, it's a recast. And looking at pictures, the skin tone I thought was a lot darker. I say it could be just pictures. The review I looked at said that the jacket was very light material and could easily rip over time. Yes, I could probably agree to that with that, but I don't think, unless you're going to manhandle it and push it past its limits, I don't think it would rip necessarily. The pants are again the same sort of jean-like material as the werewolf transitioning figure. I was more interested in seeing what sort of body they used on this one, because years ago I did have the Hot Toys Thriller double set, and I did have the extra body, and it's a very unique body. It's got a bit of a longer neck than this one has. Body type wise, this one feels very similar. It's got skinny arms. Legs feel a little bit chunky, maybe there, maybe not. Maybe the Hot Toys one's a bit taller. I can't actually get to that figure right now because I have some clearing out to do and some sorting. I'll just give you a quick shot of what's in front of my cabinets. Yeah, basically all that is in front of the cabinets, so got a bit of work to do. But yeah, first impressions are very good. The quality of the head sculpt, as you can see, the body does have a bit of a darker tone to it than the head sculpt. The head sculpt seems more on par with the Hot Toys sort of paint job. I really like it, like the decals for the eyes. Simple popper on the jacket. Red t-shirt, as you can see, it's quite a slim body. Just pop the pants off quickly. So yeah, I think it's even got a nub down there. But yeah, I think it's a decent facsimile of, if you missed out on the Hot Toys Thriller 1 year ago and you're a fan. I don't know what this bit here is all about. I don't seem to remember that on the Hot Toys one. I suppose you could poke that back in or trim it if you weren't, too pleased with it. I do seem to remember, just from memory that the pants on the Hot Toys one were a brighter red. So this is a more muted version, but it is sort of zombie dusty one. So I can forgive that. And if you did rip this jacket, it wouldn't be the end of the world, because it is a sort of battle damaged, distressed look anyway. He's been rotting in the grave. But you can see there's a bit of a height difference between the two figures, because this one has the neck attached. I'm pretty sure it's the same body. If I roll up the sleeve a little bit, if I can get the sleeve rolled up. Yeah, it seems like the same type of body used under there. You can see it's got a bit of a weird black and white neck connector. I guess you could make that sit lower, but I don't see why you would want to. It fits nice with the jacket and the shirt. Out of the box, there's no need really. You could make this one's head sit up a bit higher. Oh. Might need a hairdryer for this. Oh, okay. Well, I've just literally pulled out the neck socket from the body and tried to rest it on the top there, just to give it a little bit more length. But I'm sure there's ways of extending that socket just to give it a bit more of a natural height to the neck, if you know what I mean. But first impressions are pretty good, to be honest. A lot of the time the third-party companies are doing really good work, and this set comes with a base, which I'm just looking at now. I'm just trying to work out how to get these hands out of here. The easiest way is just to turn it upside down and end up losing them on the floor. But I've got a fist there, so it comes with that. Another fist, well, an open hand, like a grabbing hand, and they're all jammed in there. Another open hand, grabbing hand. What else is in here? I think that's all the hands. Got what we got here. We got like a trigger finger, left and right. Don't know why you would need those, but yeah, good selection of hands to change out. No more. It looks like for this werewolf figure, you've just got the claws, but I think that's all you'd need really for that. It does, as I say, come with the base, which I'll get out now. It has got a magnetic piece, but I don't think either of these figures have got magnets. It's just there. Wow, it's a bit of a weighty item. Let's move those to the side a little bit so you can get a look at this. Very heavy, solid piece of resin. Some nice detail on it. And this was another selling point to me. I was like, oh, I do like sort of base type dioramas. They sort of add something to the figure. So this little bit here is magnetic and sits on there. So I think that's rather nice. So let me just pose this up and I'll come back with my final thoughts. So yeah, just a quick little pose. So I really like the base. I think it's a really nice touch. A selection of hands it comes with. A little bit basic. No sort of clawing hands. That would have been a nice addition. But other than that, the tailoring's good. The bodies are in scale. They're stiff. You know, I'm sure they'll loosen up over time, but you know, for the purposes of posing and stuff, they'll hold a pose great. You don't really need stands, but you know, obviously I'd advise it. The neck business is, the head's just sort of sitting there at the moment. I will come up with a permanent solution for that, so it sort of sits up a bit. It's got a bit of a short neck straight out of the box, but you can futz with it. I mean, I've literally just pulled it off the peg and I've got it just pressed down enough to bite the peg. You know, I'm sure I've got some bits and bobs in my boxes that I can rig up a little extension to that neck peg. This figure, I say, was the one I was curious to see as well. See how they done it. I mean, the shoes are nice, the socks are nice. Feels quite loose on that foot, but yeah, a nice detailed shoes. Just look like recasts again off the Hot Toys one. And I say this head sculpt, I think it come out with, it was either a bootleg head or come out with one of the very early Hot Toys Michael Jacksons. But no company has released this jacket version before. There's been a few custom werewolves over the years, Michael Jackson ones, but and I say the Thriller on the back is not really accurate to the video, but most of the time you're not gonna notice that. The buttons, not too keen on these little mini poppers. Don't think you really need these ones unless you want it zipped up all popped up all the way. But yeah, really nice set. I think I paid about 168 or 170, something like that, around that region. I think that's pretty good value for two complete figures, especially the prices of like new Hot Toys figures nowadays and older figures like this. Hopefully this company will do a Ripley, because I missed out first time on the Alien Ripley, and that figure is going for, you know, silly money. People are asking for that figure. Saw one sold for over 200. I resent paying that sort of money. I'd rather get a bootleg. I'd be quite happy with a bootleg for 150, 160 with all the accessories. This is 160, 170 for two whole figures. It's a no-brainer if you like Michael Jackson and you missed out first time round with the Hot Toys one. I say I originally had the Hot Toys double pack, 2 bodies. I sold it really cheap. I remember selling it for about 130 back in the day, and then I picked up another set with just the 1 body, and then you can't find the bodies now. They're just rarer than hen's teeth, as they say. But you live and learn, and I say I've got this version now, and this version, which I didn't expect to have. So yeah, I'm happy with them. I think they'll be getting reboxed for now until I sort out this pile of madness that's behind me. I've got a cabinet over there that I could stick them in for the time being, but yeah, I've got a lot to deal with. But yeah, I thought I'd just share these with you. Leave some comments down below. What do you think? So this base is pretty heavy, well made in my opinion, with the magnet bit there. There's not really any cause to have that with a magnet. I guess that's to stop things getting broken off. That bit is plastic. But other than that, the rest of it is really nice details. Got the skull, got the coffin lid, gravel and stuff. So I think that's a nice display piece. So yeah, thanks for watching, and maybe in the future I'll show this one alongside the Hot Toys one if I can get to it. But yeah, thanks again for watching. Take it easy. Bye bye.